What is up, everyone? Wrestling World Talks here, guys. My name's James Hunter, guys. I'm going to be the podcast for this episode, guys. Um, let's talk about AEW All Out. We got John Moxley versus MJF. Two different people. One was a former WWE superstar. One was former. Let me just double check. Former MLW wrestler. And I watched some of the clips and how this feud came to be and stuff. So when I watched it, I'm watching it and then noticed that Moxley came, won the title. Won the title. And he's been holding it on for some time now. And when that happens, it's just unbelievable. And now we got a feud that AEW wants to do. Moxley versus MJF for the title at All Out. My opinion, that's good for you. But my opinion, to see a rivalry climb is Moxley versus Rhodes. Cody Rhodes versus Moxley. I think that should have been the number one rivalry. Those two were in WWE together. He was Dean Ambrose at the time when he attacked Cody Rhodes at Shield. Before Cody Rhodes left WWE, came up with a. This is true. He is Cody Rhodes is actually vice president of AEW, which is surprising. He is teamed up with Jacksonville Jaguars son, who helps the money. And just seeing the title that they brought into AEW that Moxley has, that is a beautiful title. Compared to titles now, like WWE titles, WWE World Heavyweight the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, that's a good belt. When The Rock does not combine both belts as one. And when AEW came around, heard about it, watched some clips about it. It's a good show. But AEW, we'll go back to Moxley and AGF in a few minutes. AEW is the first show to have fans back, have half the capacity it's required to have. But yet, WWE has a business that has the Thunderdome, which is full capacity but virtual reality, where you have to make it in time by 7 o'clock at night to see your ad to it. But with AEW, you can buy a ticket and you go like, okay, I'm going to the show. Let's go back to Moxley versus MJF. Moxley, crazy psycho dude. MJF, that kind of personality's in him, but not that crazy. But MJF took something away from Moxley. Something that Moxley did not want to be taken away was the paradigm shift. A move that he has since he'd been had since. He took the move away, and I quote Moxley's line saying, even though you took my paradigm shift, but you forgot. You don't know where I'm from. You don't know how I burn. I could create and find different moves to fight you. And then MJF said this, why not you go tell your little hot wife I'm single? And that triggered Moxley. I get it's a story. I get it's a storyline. But when it comes to somebody's wife, you're making it personal to them. What he did. And I love how Moxley did this. Turn the chance for a title shot onto him. Where he did this. Hey, did you read page 17 yet of the contract? No, but and MJF was like, you didn't read page 17. You're a lawyer. You didn't read. MJF's lawyer has to fight Moxley this week before All Out on Wednesday night. If he doesn't show up to his match against Moxley, MJF could lose his match. And to me, that's a brilliant strategy because you got a guy who got a neck brace on. I get it, storyline, but that may get screwed out of a title shot. Because when you're dealing with a champion, he could go to the board immediately. They could change stuff around. AEW could change stuff like WWE could. Like Vince McMahon did for the last moment for Payback with Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and The Fiend. That was a major change. Like Moxley too, having this change where the lawyer has to fight. If the lawyer does not, MJF loses his chance. He has to fight for his chance again. My opinion, if MJF lost his chance, Cody Rhodes should get his shot at the AEW title. I get he's the board member, but I think he deserves a chance at a title against Moxley because that will be an amazing match right there. Moxley, Cody Rhodes. Never happened in WWE when they were in WWE rings. But having it in AEW, now that is something you need to see. Those two fight. Because, to be honest opinion, Cody, American Nightmare versus the crazy lunatic French known as John Moxley. Two superstars that got burned by WWE. Two superstars never minus Moxley, who Cody Rhodes never got a WWE shot like Moxley did in WWE at the time with Dean Ambrose. To me, that screwed him. And with now him as vice president, I think he should get his chance at this title because he created that title. Cody Rhodes created the TNT title and lost to the Blue Lee, whatever his name is. And I'm proud that AEW is stepping up. They're at war Wednesday night with NXT. Compare hearing this and hearing that, my views, that AEW is getting more views than NXT. Yes, because they got Moxley as a champion. That's why. You got a champion that will defend his title constantly. Drew McIntyre, yes, he defended his title. Roman Reigns, you don't know if he will defend his title. But Moxley, he will defend it against anyone. in my opinion, he should go against Cody Rhodes. That's my opinion. If you guys got opinion on this and want to tell me your opinion, comment onto this podcast. I'll read it. You give me ideas why you think MJF should not have a title shot. If you think he deserves it, tell me, and I'll mention about it in the next podcast. So thank you guys so much for checking out the podcast. I'm James Alonso. This is Wrestling World Talks. Thank you guys so much for checking out the first episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the second episode. Hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe during this COVID-19 virus. And also, please follow the rules of the 6 feet apart and everything. Have a safe one. I'll catch you guys on the next podcast. Bye for now. Thank you guys.